Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. I am so happy to have you here, my friends. Thank you for being part of this journey. We celebrated 1 year now, and today, as we're leading up to Christmas, I have a little bit of a goodie to share with you. So whatever you're doing right now, take a little moment to just pause, to breathe, and to be here in this moment together, because that's important. So, we're 1 week away from Christmas. It's such a special time of the year. I really enjoy Christmas time. For me, it means not only time with family, but a time to pause, to appreciate, to be happy, to be alive, to count my blessings. There's just so many parts of Christmas that I just love. I know the pictures of Christmas with snow, and that's nice as well. Here, we don't necessarily get the snow, but we do get cold. But in other parts of the hemispheres, like in Brazil, we would be having barbecues and it would be completely sunny, very, very different than here. So my friends, as you're preparing for this Christmas and this holiday season, I just wanted to take a little time to talk about conserving our energy and perhaps things that you can do yourself to help you leading up to Christmas. So you're making sure you don't have a flare up before Christmas. Because if you're anything like me, you will just overdo and just push through it. And then when it comes to the time that you want to be able to enjoy with your family and friends, you're in too much pain or it's overwhelming. So this podcast is about that. Redefining our energy and being okay with what has to be done and what we have to let go. Because a lot of times the letting go is the hardest part. Before, I used to do everything I could. Christmas was such an important part of the year for me. I love the decorations. I love the music. I used to go caroling in the nursing homes and with the old folks. And I loved that. Really, really busy times. I always used to make Christmas cookies and give it to my friends and families and neighbors. It's a big, huge ordeal. And it's not just little cookies. It's like a variety of 7 different types of cookies and put in a nice little plate with a Christmas card for everyone. I mean, it was intense. By the time that you would reach actual Christmas Day, I was so exhausted. That's prior to even having my health issues. So I have to adjust every single year how I'm going to be able to show up. And one thing that really helps me is to show an intention. So the weeks leading up to Christmas, I try to see what are the main things that I really want to get done this week. Who are the people that I want to connect? Because before, my diary was full of everything, everyone wanted my attention and everybody needed help and I was there. But when your energy is really low and you don't have much of that, you really have to time yourself. So what is important for you, my friend? Write it down. I have a little piece of paper, and every week, part of my diary process, is looking at the Sunday. What are the things I want to get accomplished? So the month of December, what are my highlights? What I'm looking forward to. Spending time with my boys. We're going to be going away for Christmas. I'm super looking forward to that. But I need to be able to rest so I can manage this trip. So the weeks before, I have to make sure to take it a little bit easier. So what are the top 3 priorities instead of my 20, 30, 40 to-do list that just keeps growing? What are the 3 top things that I want to do this week? And settle for that. For instance, Christmas cards. Instead of sending 100 Christmas cards, literally, I brought it down to, 11 Christmas cards for international. That's doable for me. So that means that prior to the last dates of sending the Christmas cards, I've been taking time to write a few cards every day and just being able to connect, because even that's tiring. I love receiving Christmas cards and I love sending Christmas cards as well, because I'm taking time to think about that person, that friend, memories that we had together and times we spent together. So it's really meaningful for me. But even this year, I had to dial down and say, how am I going to get my cookies done? Can I? Even though I would love to do 50 of them, I actually had to settle down with myself and say, no, Michele, this year you're not going to make any cookies. And it's sad. I suppose now it's a routine, and there are certain people and friends and families and neighbors that expect to have their Christmas cookies. But those are things that take a lot of time. You know, even though I do it with my son and as a project that we do together and my husband, we get the whole family involved, it still takes a lot of time. And right now for me, that energy I need to conserve because I want to be able to travel. And that's the biggest thing for me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to settle with that and be okay. It's okay. Maybe next year I'll be in a better position to make those cookies again. I'm sharing this because perhaps you feel like me, you have to do all these different things. And as Christmas is something you've always done, you being the one that baked and helped here, there, everywhere, was involved, all these different volunteer programs and all of that is great. But what can you do today? What can you do this week? What can you do this Christmas? So that you also have the energy that you need to be there, present, fully, intentionally, not having a flare-up or feeling bad and being in bed, and then feeling guilty for all the things that you could have not done or avoided that led up to this part. So this is a really important learning for me. And every year I have to help myself to remind myself, okay, Michele, this is where you overdid last year. How can we do a little bit better this year? With love and grace. That's so important, right? Love and grace. I say it again. Love and grace. Grace with yourself for the things that you are able to do and and things that you managed so far. And the love and tenderness towards that part of you that feels that she should have done so much more. But it's okay. Just the fact that you're here, it's amazing. The fact that you're having a Christmas is awesome. The fact that you're trying to prepare, buying presents, writing Christmas cards, or just being present with your family and friends, that's already huge. So kudos to you. So how can you do this week leading up to Christmas so you can manage your energy, manage your time, and most of all, allow yourself to be grounded and to be fully present? So the top tips for me would definitely write down what are the things that you want to do, what are the things you need to do, and then really look at that page that you wrote down. Write it down. Do I really need to do this year? Is it okay for me to let it go? And just write out everything, all these things, and cross it out. Get a red pen. Just cross it out. What are the top 3 things that I want to do this Christmas? Leading up to Christmas so that I can have a good Christmas. And then everything else, let it go. Release it. Just let it go. And tell yourself it's okay. And remind yourself it is okay. Your neighbors are still going to be there. Your family and friends are still going to be there. And maybe you can do those cookies next year. Maybe you can write those cards next year. But right now, what is it that you need? Is it the presents for the main family? Your mom, your dad, your brother or sisters? That's something you can do? And if so, space it out. Instead of just going on one shopping spree because now everything is so busy and full, space it out. Do a couple more. You have the energy. Those are small steps that you can do that will help you to conserve energy and also be completely present for Christmas. It is a wonderful time of the year. And everybody is having that frustration and fluster around you. Oh, I need to buy this present, that present. I have to do this, I have to do that. And I don't know if you feel it. I feel that energy. When you're in traffic right now, you just find it hard to park and people are just everywhere. Looking like chickens without heads, seriously. But this time of the year is not meant to be a time of craziness. It's actually a time to stop, to be appreciative of life, of the gift that we have. If you celebrate Christmas, a great gift of Jesus coming to earth. It's a time that we have to share gifts and show appreciation to each other. Not a time of frenzy. But it's very easy for us to get caught up in that. So this is why for me, taking this time to slow down and actually saying, you know, what can I do right now for myself that's nourishing, that's feeding my soul, that's helping me feel grounded, present, and fully embracing this season. Not just with the to-dos, which is inevitably huge and keeps growing. So, top 3 things that you want to do this week leading up to Christmas. If you already have all your Christmas shopping done, well done. If you have all your Christmas cards sent, if that's something you do, well done. But if not, don't worry. What can you do? What would make you happy this Christmas so that you can actually show yourself fully present, fully happy, fully there when it's time for you to celebrate Christmas? Be the 24th or 25th, wherever you are. I know every country have a little bit of different way of celebrating. In Brazil would be the 24th evening. Christmas Eve is a big deal for us. And here in Ireland it's the 25th. So what is it that you're going to do, my friend? I'll love to hear from you. Let me know. I know for myself, it's definitely pacing, having to let go of the cookies. It's okay, Michele, making peace with it. And it's been a couple of weeks that I've been telling myself this so I can prepare myself to let go, because it's a huge thing. First thing comes to my mind is, oh my God, what are they going to think? And they expect me to do this. And it's tradition. I've done it every single year for however long. I mean, I think probably 15 years now. So it's a huge thing for me to let go. But at the same time, I want to travel. And for me to be able to do that, I can't fill up my diary because my energy is already very short supply. So each day, each time I pace, I'm actually putting a little buffer for that time that I want to spend with my boys. And that's okay, because that's what's important. So for your journey, you have to see what's important for you, what's going to help you, and how you can show and come to all these events or different things that you want to do fully present. And that's the gift of Christmas. So my friends, thank you so much for listening to this other podcast. We're 1 year now in this journey together, and I hope that these can be a help to you, whatever you're going through. And may this season fill you with joy and love and light. And I can't wait to hear what you're doing or letting go this Christmas so that you can enjoy a beautiful time with your family and friends, because that's what it's all about. Please let me know how things are going for you and send me a message, DM, or go into my website as well. And pick up my book if you haven't yet. Let me know what you think about it. Share with a friend. And until next week, may God bless and keep you. And happy Christmas season. See you next week. Bye for now. Bye.
This was the Michele Roys Show.